So I saw online that Thursday was Starbucks Red Cup Day. To honor the holiday season, they'll give you a free reusable red cup with a whimsical mod design when you buy a holiday beverage, as long as it's not this coffee. There's a Starbucks down the street from me.
There it is.
So I went over there and ordered myself a beverage so I could get this red cup. After I paid, the very nice employee handed me an empty red cup.
Thank you.
Which I found very confusing because I thought it would contain the beverage that I just ordered.
I can't get it in the red cup?
No, it's so dirty.
I saw that, yeah, they were all just kind of sitting in a box on the floor by the trash. So they made me a beverage in a second cup. I left the place with my 2 cups and returned home to wash the red cup so that I could pour the beverage from the disposable cup into the reusable cup. And here I am now enjoying 2 cups worth of beverages in 1 single cup. Now, ordering 1 beverage and getting 2 separate cups seems kind of silly to me. Kind of like when they run out of these sleeves and they just put the entire cup inside of another cup to keep your hand comfortable. But Starbucks spends a lot of time thinking about cups, at least compared to me. I only spend about maybe 30–40% of my day tops thinking about cups. Now, earlier this year on your news refresh, we covered how Starbucks has a goal to stop using disposable cups by 2030.
We really want to get to, and we know we need to get to, a single-use cup that is either compostable or recyclable, or move to a reusable cup.
That's Starbucks head of sustainability, who notes that the company is trying out all sorts of stuff to get people to reuse their cups.
Our holy grail is someday to have all reusable cups, whether that's a cup that the customer brings, their own personal cup, whether it's when they're sitting in the cafe, it's a ceramic mug that we serve the product in, or it's what we call our new borrow a cup.
This can be, a history for us. Like, it's one of the biggest deals that it has for us, and it'll make a big difference in our life, if we start to see some changes.
Oh, that Starbucks employee isn't talking about these red cups. He's talking about how he's trying to get better wages and working conditions. Yeah, so Red Cup Day also happens to be the day of the Red Cup Rebellion for Starbucks Workers United. Clearly there wasn't much of a rebellion going on at my Brooklyn location, but there were plenty of demonstrators out in Manhattan at this Astor Place location. This employee says their place unionized last year, but Starbucks has yet to meet with them to figure out a contract.
So basically, we've been trying to negotiate with Starbucks, but they will do anything to not meet with us. So they'll stall, or they'll appoint another day for them to meet with us. But not much has been said on their side. Again, it's just been quiet on their side.
Starbucks disputes this, saying the union is holding up the talks. But this Red Cup Rebellion isn't just going down here in Fun City. The union says it's got more than 360 unionized Starbucks stores nationwide, and these walkouts were taking place at over 200 of them. And they expect around 5,000 employees to take part, like this worker in Chicago. They're about to say ULP, which stands for Unfair Labor Practice. You're welcome.
So we are on strike here today. It's a ULP strike. It's the largest strike for our union, Workers United, and it's for Red Cup Day because Starbucks has understaffed us for so long outside of today. And whenever any promotions go out, it seems like we are put through the ringer time and time again.
The union says Red Cup Day is Starbucks' biggest sales event of the season, and they claim it's one of the most infamously hard, understaffed days of the year for its baristas. This employee explains why days with huge promotions and giveaways are so tough. Oh, I'll just play the clips.
Basically, Starbucks puts these promotions on us that is like buy one, get one free drinks or double star days. And they put more and more work on the actual baristas and the workers without giving us any ability or control to turn off mobile orders, which puts such a stress on us. So we just have basically an infinite amount of drinks, and we're understaffed and we're underpaid and we're sick of it.
Our manager was very upset when she got word that we were going on strike today. And a lot of it seems like it's coming off like they're being threatened personally by it, when we want, benefits for all, including them.
Yeah, so here's the deal with this union stuff. Starbucks Workers United, an independent affiliate of the Service Employees International Union, won its first vote to unionize a shop in Buffalo, New York back in 2021. 368 stores have since voted to unionize, but there still aren't any contracts for any of the 9,000 unionized members across these stores. And part of this walkout deals with the fact that Starbucks has yet to sign a labor agreement. And check this out. Earlier this month, Starbucks announced record-breaking sales at its stores. And I just have to say, you can get a good cup of coffee that does not taste like burnt clothing almost anywhere else. That's why this is not a coffee. This is a peppermint mocha, aka adult chocolate milk. Anyway, in concert with its record-breaking sales, Starbucks said it's raising pay for most of its hourly workers in the country starting next year. They're also rolling out new benefits. There's a 5% wage increase for employees who have worked at stores for 5 years or more, a shortened time period to accrue vacation, and even a new North American Barista Championship. Yeah, it's like a coffee Olympics type thing. And for 10 years, Starbucks has actually had a thing like this in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa.
We're 42 very unique and diverse markets. We might speak different languages, we might have different backgrounds, but we all have that shared language of coffee.
And now they're bringing this coffee competition to America. But here's where the burr grinder gets a little coarse. Employees at unionized stores can't take part in this new North American Championship, or take advantage of the new vacation policy, or get that 5% increase for longtime employees. Yeah, the workers fighting for better benefits at stores, rolling out better benefits, don't get better benefits. And this issue has actually come up before. Back in September, a judge for the National Labor Relations Board said the company acted illegally last fall when it only raised pay for its non-union workers. Starbucks appealed that ruling and said Labor Board standards don't allow employers to make unilateral changes in the wages or benefits of unionized employees. Oh, and back in March, another judge found that Starbucks violated federal labor law dozens of times, concluding Starbucks illegally monitored, disciplined, and fired employees taking part in union organization efforts. Yeah, so kind of like how they give you 2 cups to encourage you to use fewer cups, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted out here. And these striking workers say they just want to be treated fairly.
I think Starbucks has been retaliating against us, and I know, like, we just want them to hear our side of the story because we've been dealing with a lot of issues ongoing in the store, whether that's staffing issues, improper hours given to the employees, not many people giving like proper breaks, or it's just a lot of things that just doesn't benefit our workplace environment.
It's also worth pointing out that some Starbucks workers, like this barista here, do very much enjoy working for Starbucks. And just like I just wanted a red cup today because my dishwasher is bored, they just want a contract.
I've actually been a barista for 16 years. Since I turned 18, I started with this company. I actually love this company and I love the ideals that this company has stood for my whole life. However, they have not stayed true to those ideals. And that is one of the biggest reasons why I personally unionized, is because they have promised the world to us and they have not delivered.